Hey there, happy campers. We are going to work through lesson 10.7 today. We are not going to look at all these pages right now in this lesson because the first parts are a lot of hands-on working with water in different containers. So we're not going to look at the first two pages today, but I am hoping that all of you are either going to see me in the Google Meet on Friday, or you already did see me in the Google Meet on Friday, where we're going to actually walk through these first pages together in our Google Meet. So 10.7 is all about estimate and measure liquid volume. So how much liquid is in a container? How can you estimate and measure liquid volume in metric units? So metric units means we're going to be talking about liters today, boys and girls. We are not going to be talking about cups like we use a lot when we are measuring things for our cooking at home. So I want you to skip page 599, skip page 600. Yes, we have had 600 pages we've worked through so far this year. And I want you to go right to page 601. We're going to start with the share and show. And we're going to work through these together. Don't even worry about those first two pages. We will take care of it in the Google Meet. So number 1, the beaker is filled with water. Is the amount more than 1 liter, about 1 liter, or less than 1 liter? So if you look real carefully at that measuring cup there, you can see it is filled up right to the 1 liter. So we're going to say 1 liter. It is about 1 liter. Okay? So we can now see this measuring cup is about 1 liter of water. That's going to help us to be thinking when we answer these. Estimate how much liquid volume there will be when the container is filled. Write more than 1 liter, about 1 liter, or less than 1 liter. So a cup of tea, see that cup of tea? Do you think that would be about the same? About 1 liter, the same as this? Less than 1 liter, or about more than 1 liter? I would say that that would be about less than 1 liter. There's less liquid here than there is here. What about a kitchen sink? Fill up that kitchen sink. Do you think that'd be less, the same, or more? Boy, I sure think it would be more than 1 liter. And how about a teapot? Teapot. Would it be about the same, more, or less? I would think that teapot would hold about the same as that, so I'm going to say 1 liter. Okay? On your own, I want you to pause the video, and I want you to decide here, doing the same thing we just did up here. Is this pitcher going to hold more than 1 liter, about 1 liter, or less than 1 liter? Same for the juice box and the punch. Go ahead and pause your video and complete that now. Good, boys and girls. We're going to check over that together. I'm going to say this pitcher is going to be about the same as that amount. So I'm going to say about 1 liter. I'm going to say this juice box. Man, think about those juice boxes they give you at breakfast. Definitely would not fill up a whole measuring cup, would it? So I'm going to say that's less than 1 liter. And a punch bowl, you get lots of cups of juice out of that. So I'm going to say that's going to be more than 1 liter. Let's take a look here at the bottom. Use the pictures for 8 through 10. Rosero pours juice into 4 bottles that are the same size. So all 4 of these bottles are the same size. Number 8, did Rosero pour the same amount into each bottle? Do they have the same? No, he did not. There's different amounts, isn't there? Which bottle has the least amount of juice? Well, we look at to where they're filled to. I would say W has the least amount. Which bottle has the most juice? Which one goes up the highest? Looks like Y to me. Good, let's turn the page now to page 602. Okay, we're going to take a look at these. At least a couple of these. So, use the containers for 11 through 13. container A is full when 1 liter of water is poured into it. So this one right here has the same amount as the measuring cup back here. Okay, that 1 liter. Number 11 says, estimate how many liters will fill container C and how many liters will fill container E. Which container will hold more water when filled? So they want to know if this was full, about how many of those could we fit into this E, and about how many do you think we could fit into C? Okay, so looking at C, there's some different things to look at here. When I look at this part of this container, I think that's about the same for going around. But when I look at how tall it is, oh, it about doubles, doesn't it? So we could say C, I'm going to say it could hold 2 liters. Because I think that's kind of just double, twice as tall as that one. Now what about E? Oh, look it. It's a lot skinnier. It's tall like this one, but it's skinnier. Let's look at how skinny. About half of that? So do you think that would just fit into that and fill it up? It's taller, but it's skinnier. So I'm going to say E could hold 1 liter. So which container will hold more water when filled? I'm going to say C is going to hold the most. So C will hold more. Okay, we're going to look at number 12. We're going to number 13. What's the error? Samuel says that you can pour more liters of water into B than into container D. Is he correct? Explain. Watch your math on the spot video for that, boys and girls. Let's look at number 14 together. The bottle of tea holds about 1 liter. So this is about 1 liter. For numbers 14a to 14e, choose yes or no to tell whether it will hold more than 1 liter. The teacup. Think a teacup's going to hold more than this or less than this? I'm going to say it's not going to hold more, and I'm going to say no. What about your kitchen trash can? Well, I think I could fit a whole bunch of those in my kitchen trash can, so I'm going to say yes. A small pool. Think about the kiddie pool you had when you were little. Definitely more than 1 liter of water in there, right? How about a fish tank? I'm going to say yes with that, because I think even if you had a teeny tiny fish tank, it would hold more than 1 liter of water. What about a perfume bottle? A little bottle of perfume. I'm going to say that's probably less than 1 liter. That won't hold more. Okay, next is our practice and homework page. Please put your name and number at the top. Liquid volume. Estimate how much liquid volume will there be when the container is filled. You're going to write more than 1 liter, about 1 liter, or less than 1 liter, just like we were just doing. So you're going to answer that for the small milk container, a water bottle, a spoonful of water, a bathtub, and an eyedropper. Okay? Problem solving. Use the pictures for 7. Alan pours water into 4 glasses that are the same size. Which glass has the most amount of water? So you're going to tell me which one has the most. I think we can do number 8 today, boys and girls. Name a container that you see at home that when filled has a liquid volume of about 1 liter. One that would be about 1 liter. You are at home, so look around and see what you can find. Backside. Lesson check. Number 1. Felicia filled the bathroom sink with water. Is the amount more than 1 liter, about 1 liter, or less than 1 liter? So your bathroom sink, what would it hold? Kyle needed about 1 liter of water to fill a container. Did Kyle most likely fill a small glass, a spoon, or a vase? Which one would be about 1 liter? Spiral review. Number 3. Cecil had 6 ice cubes. He put 1 ice cube in each glass. And how many glasses did Cecil put ice cubes? How many glasses? you are going to need to divide there. Number 4, Juan has 12 muffins. He puts 1/4 of the muffins in a bag. How many muffins does Juan put in the bag? I see that 1/4 means I need 4 equal parts, so we can divide that up and find my answer. Number 5, what time is shown on the clock? Give me a time there. Number 6, Julianne drew the line segment below. Use your ruler to measure the segment to the nearest 1/4 inch. So I'm going to have a big number, and then I'm going to have a fraction that has a 4 on the bottom. Fill that answer in. Okay, make sure you're using your ruler. I don't want to hear that you don't have a ruler because everyone got one in their folder today. Okay, do your very best work, and when you're done, tear out that practice and homework page and put it into your folder. Great job, happy campers.